St Mary's New Cemetery in Dover contains lots of fascinating graves. One of the most interesting is this one right behind us here. This is a junction with St James's Cemetery, and over that fence there, or the bushes, is the Jewish cemetery. Now this grave is in loving memory of Anne Popple, who was born in 1844 and died in 1935. The widow of Samuel Popple, who was serving with the 2nd Battalion, 2nd Warwickshire's 24th Regiment of Foot, who fell at Isandlwana, 22nd of January 1879. As I'm sure most people watching this will know, that of course was the first battle of the Zulu War of 1879, in which the British were decimated at their camp at Isandlwana in the hours before the famous battle at Rorke's Drift, as commemorated in the film Zulu Dawn. He's not buried here. His body was never brought back. He's obviously buried out in Zululand. However, his wife came from Dover and is buried here along with the rest of his family. So, here he is. He was born in 1840 in Thornley in Cambridgeshire and joined the regiment in 1863. He was actually with Charlie Pope's G Company at the time at Isandlwana when he was killed. His son became a police constable and later on the inspector in Dover Police, and you'll find many references to him making arrests around Dover in the old local newspapers. But here he is. So this is one of the few connections Dover's, well, not few, there's quite a lot actually if you really start digging, connections with the Anglo-Zulu War of 1879. The reason this is particularly interesting is that they were based up at the Citadel. They're actually based at the Western Heights. The regiment were 1875 to 1877, immediately before going off to Natal and Zululand. They just happened to be the regiment that were there at the time when the war kicks off. They weren't there for the war because the war had yet to happen. They just happened to be, one of the garrison who was actually there at the time. So, in memory of Samuel Popple, we will remember you. Fell at Isandlwana, 22nd of January 1879.